Welcome everybody, my name is MrLlamaSC and today I am bringing you a ZVP. This is going to be on Shattered Temple between CuHz, the blue Protoss spawning over in the left and spawning down in the bottom right. It's the bottom left as well. They're both the bottom left. It's hard to cast it like that, but spawning down here in the bottom, I'm going to say bottom right, we do have ROOTDestiny, the red Zerg. And CuHz asks who was favored, and ROOTDestiny says your mom was favored. And he says that's actually my Smurf. So a little banter here between the two players. I wonder if they have played before. And it's very possible that CuHz was actually favored, and he may have just been rubbing it into Destiny right there. So it looks like Destiny going to be going for the 10? No, okay, no. So he did go for 9 Overlord. I wasn't sure if he was going for Extractor, tricking out the 11th drone right there. Some people like to do that. I personally prefer to go 9 Overlord, then into the 10th drone, of course. It just seems to work a lot better. You don't have to worry about building an Extractor and canceling and all that extra APM. So it looks like ROOTDestiny will get a scout over here on CuHz, and CuHz simply opening up with the pylon here. Is he going to throw down a gate? Yes, he is. So a gate first. Wow, I have not seen that in forever, especially on Shattered Temple as well, which isn't too difficult of a choke to hold. I guess it is a little bit larger than you would want. I don't think one pylon can cover it, but you know, a lot of maps now, Antigua Shipyard, things like that, you don't really need to have multiple, or they require multiple pylons, but it's fine. Like, you can still usually make do. But it looks like Destiny going to go for a gasless expand. So throwing down that 15 pool right there, and is he going to try and take his 16 hatch, or is he going to wait? Yes, it looks like he'll go ahead and send out that drone right there, and no probe being sent out by CuHz, which is very surprising. A lot of times you'll see the Protoss player come over here and just delay this as long as he can, and I would imagine, especially on this map, if you just throw up a pylon right there, there's no fast third that the Zerg can take, so the Zerg's going to have to completely wait until he gets the Lings out, bring those Lings down there, kill off the pylon, and then you can even go for the gate block, then the cyber block, etc. So you can just keep going on and on and on with that stuff right there. I have known many Protoss players to do that and just be as annoying as possible. But it looks like, I guess because he did gate expand, generally you don't see the pylon block as often. That usually comes more with the Forge fast expand. So it does look like CuHz now finally going to get in here, get a scout done. He will see the gas, and Destiny going to go ahead and position this Overlord somewhere over here. Usually you want to keep it back here so you can scout these gases over here, which is of course always very important, or scout basically for this natural, I suppose. But I'm thinking Forge fast expand again, because he did gate expand. I guess all you really need to see is having this guy over here so you can see if he is taking an expansion or if he's going to go for some sort of all-in, maybe a 4-gate, you never really know. So a lot of energy is being saved up right now on this Nexus, and he is taking a second gas. So 3 gates at least being thrown down. These are all in range of Destiny, so Destiny will be able to see these if he does scout up. And there's the 4th gate, so he is actually going for that 4th gate. He made that assimilator. He's not harvesting at all from it yet. I'm not quite sure. Usually when they throw down this gas right here, it's to fake out their opponent. So with their opponent, they'll have a drone in, they'll see the second gas or the Overlord, something like that. But no. Maybe he thinks there's an Overlord right back here watching for that gas. So he's going to just go ahead and go for a 4-gate right here on ROOTDestiny, and already has a Stalker over here in his opponent's base. So wow, he chrono boosted that Stalker out quickly. And does Destiny have anything to deal with this? Just 6 Lings and a couple of Queens, as well as a couple Spine Crawlers going down. So these Spine Crawlers, if he lets them finish, will be crucial, as he can just transfer them down right here. And if you have 3-4 Spine Crawlers down there, that 4-gate becomes so much harder to pull off and win with right here. And an Artosis pylon just a little bit right there. So it looks like this 4-gate hitting a tiny bit later than I would say most 4-gates normally hit, but of course that is because he took that gas right there, that second gas, that probably delayed it a little bit. And the Spine Crawler now going to start to move down. There's still 1 left up in the base. He does have all of these Lings that he should be able to handle this with. There's only 1 Zealot in that army. However, another forward pylon's going down. I would imagine he's going to be warping in more Zealots with that. But no, he actually opts to go for the Stalkers. Is speed done? No, it's not. Okay, so that might be why he went for it. And now this second Spine Crawler will be able to finish right here. And with these Lings, which have speed right about almost now. Is it too late? It's going to be so close. Finally, the links, there we go. They do get speed, so they're going to get a surround on that Zealot. Should be able to poke out here and get a surround on these Stalkers. Is it going to be enough, though? I'm not quite sure. A lot of these Stalkers are pretty badly damaged. More links are warping in. Now some Zealots warping in as well. I guess links don't really warp in, and it looks like it's not going to be enough. And CuHz actually going to be able to deal with that quite handedly. And this now puts ROOTDestiny in a very difficult position. There's also a pylon over here, so we can warp up in the main. If he can just get units up this ramp and over there, which I think is exactly what he wants to do. And he also has the sentry right here to force field off the ramp and prevent any more reinforcements if he wants. And now he's going to push over here towards that pylon. The Queen's over there trying to focus it down. It won't be enough, though. He's going to get some links out here to get surround on these Zealots, but a beautiful force field goes down here by CuHz, so now he's going to trap all of these links outside. However, more links are being made. A pylon is going down inside the base, so that's not going to be very good for ROOTDestiny. And if he can get another warp in of sentries right there, however, he is supply blocked. Beautiful snipe right there. But will these lings be able to push up this ramp? I'm not quite sure. It's going to be very close. Finally, a force field does go down, but it's not going to be in time. Only blocking off any more reinforcements. Drones have to be pulled. It's going to be so close right here. It looks like CuHz should be able to deal with this as he gets another warp in of Zealots, and ROOTDestiny is simply trying to hold this off of links, which is so hard, especially when you have 5 Zealots right there. So it's so close. I'm not sure that ROOTDestiny really is going to be able to have enough to deal with this. He has almost weakened that sentry down to nothing. There's also that Stalker, which is very limited, and it looks like he's trying to also snipe off all of these pylons, so there can be no more reinforcements, but he has to have something to deal with all of these units that are still left in his base right here. So are there any more pylons being warped in right now? No, it does not look like it. So CuHz is going to be supply blocked for a decent amount of time, and ROOTDestiny just needs to delay as long as possible, as he's already killed off another pylon right there. So once again, CuHz is even more supply blocked, and if ROOTDestiny can just hold on for as long as possible right now, he may actually have a chance to still come back and win this game. He does have a lot of links right there. It's possible he may start pooling some drones to deal with this as well. I'm not quite sure. No, he's just going to send his links and his queens at it. And will it be enough? He's able to get a decent surround, but Zealots are so cost efficient against those links, and it doesn't look like he's able to take it out. So all 4 of those Zealots are basically dead right there if he does just get a few more links to attack them and deal with them. But they're going to start regenning their shields right now, so he's going to have to make a move very quickly. He's now starting to move in with those drones, as well as Queen starting to pick away the links. It looks like his Queen's going to go down, and I don't know if Destiny's going to have enough to deal with this. He does have all of these drones right here, which could actually do decent damage and pick up these Zealots fairly quickly, as they have no health. So finally he's able to get rid of them. CuHz is finally unsupply blocked. However, he is simply left back at his base. He's making a robotics facility though, and has he had it? Nope, he's still just on those 4 gates, but he has walled himself off. And ROOTDestiny is so mad right now. He is yes he is, CuHz. Yes he is. So not very happy with that 4 gate. However, he did not really prepare for that the best. Just moved 1 spine crawler down at a time. Was simply on pure speedling to deal with it. Wasn't even on speedlings. He was still on slowlings at the time. And Destiny now going to be forced back off. If you look at the drone count, 11 drones to the 26 probes of ROOTDestiny. And these 2 players are just going at it. So of course, with every great game, you're going to have games like this where players just love to BM each other. So for as much sportsmanship as there is, there's also not any at all. So it looks like Destiny offering a $150 best of 5, and CuHz wants to make it a $50 best of 5. So either doesn't believe in himself or he just doesn't have much money. One of the 2 right there. But in the meantime, Destiny's starting to work back up on that drone count. However, there's going to be an immortal drop, it looks like. And Destiny offering up his Skype name, saying, go ahead and add me right now. Let's go for it. I think Destiny's pretty much sacrificed this game. He doesn't really think he can win it at this point, especially when his opponent has simply walled in, has a nice little force right there, and he's just going to walk over to Destiny's base, and Destiny's simply on all of those drone production, because he's just trying to get back into this game. Finally has exceeded his opponent in workers right there, but I'm not sure he's going to really have enough to deal with this. It will be close. We'll have to see. He's going to have some links though, so with this drop he should be able to deal with it, but if there's any sort of warp in right here, that could be very troublesome. It looks like drone's going to be pulled, and he's going to be able to micro away all of those units without any trouble. Destiny needs to get those drones back to work, and there we go. Finally does. In the meantime, more Lings now in production here for ROOTDestiny. He is still simply on pure speedling, and his opponent just keeps making these zealots right here. So he's going to have find something else to counter that. There we go. Finally throws down a Roach Warren. Which is what I was thinking. Hey, you need something to deal with those Zerglings, and he read my mind. So he's finally getting a Roach Warren, or not Zerglings, Zealots. So he's going to go ahead and get a Roach Warren, get some Roaches out, and possibly be able to deal with this army. I don't know if it's going to be in time, though. It's going to be fairly close. And he may do a lot of the force field ramp blockage right here, very popular on this map, as well as he can warp in over here and just warp up onto that high ground. So Destiny is going to have to be very careful. He is throwing up a couple of spine crawlers, which I do like, but this army with the 2 Immortals, 3 Immortals actually, should be able to just blast through those so quickly. And how is this battle going to go down? Destiny has evened up the supplies almost, but once again, he is still stuck on just those speedlings. And I don't know if it's going to be enough. Some force fields do go down, unfortunately. They were a little bit late, unable to catch any of those units. The second spine crawler does finish, and now it looks like CuHz is going to start pushing in right here. The Immortals should be able to take these out so quickly. Nice force fields do go down right there. He's got so many Lings trapped right here, unable to get us around. Finally, Destiny does move those out. Some Roaches are finally out on the map, and they're able to start doing some damage. There is this Immortal taking out that spine crawler, and it's going to be close, but it looks like ROOTDestiny not going to be able to hold CuHz with that nice force field right there, and a little bit of BM as well. Should be able to take this game as he continues to stream in the reinforcements, and GG right there. ROOTDestiny going to be leaving this game and asking for an ad. He wants a best of 5 for $50. I wonder if that ever went down. I am not quite sure. But my name is MrLlama. I hope you guys enjoyed my cast. And if you have any feedback, please leave it below.